welcome to another episode of the server. Not really planning on doing much this episode, but it's been a long time since I last recorded the server. A lot of things have happened, like command blocks, for instance, have been turned on and off many times. Oh, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Seastormm at one point, he surrounded his base in bedrock. I have nothing on me. But, yeah, we got all that worked out. This glass like this, without any border, I'm still kind of deciding on how I want to do the glass. Because, for some reason, you can't Minecraft texture packs. Too many animals. Get away. Minecraft texture packs don't support partially transparent pixels. I don't know why. It's either full transparency or full opacity. There's nothing in between. I don't think this is going to happen after all. The note blocks. And I have like 10 stacks of TNT. I'm not sure if I'll ever end up using those either. For those of you who may have noticed, seastormm's name is yellow and Danks is green, and it used to be the other way around. Well, that's because seastormm said he doesn't want his name turning green when he logs off anymore. I think I know what he meant, but oh well. He hasn't complained about this. I don't think he knows it yet either, though. Mr. 2037's base. Oh yeah, this is Wilbert. He turned him yellow. This is that sheep that was wandering around in the tunnels. This is that staircase down to like a one-shaft strip mine that I think seastormm created toward the beginning of the server. He just made a way in. Then this, what used to be his storage room, is now his jukebox room. These are the music discs. Assuming this is all still sorted, which it doesn't look like it was. When I sorted it, one side was all the music discs that were given to him, and one side was the ones he collected randomly. And yeah, this is like his... Well, this room is the same, except at the back there's this like tower thing. Because up over here is his storage room. 48 double chests. There's so much stuff in here. And here's that tower. Because he's wanted a tower on his plot. Yeah, I kind of modified the terrain around here a bit. Oh, I hope I don't end up killing myself eventually. Yeah, this tower, it just goes in a spiral way up. I am climbing this in a weird way. Climb it straight. Yeah, this tower overlooks the jungle. That's the part he burnt down. There's my tree. And the rest of the city. Yeah, I think Dank had that tower the last time I was on camera. If not, don't worry, there's nothing in it. Doesn't even have a roof. Or a floor. But yeah, that's not all that's happened. I've also been messing with command blocks some more. No one really plays here anymore, and that's because... why not go... I should show you the bedrock building over here is bigger now, as you can probably tell. And that's because I've added some more rooms to it, which I'll explain soon. Yeah, it's just one big mass. Oh, this hole in the top, I might as well show you. I added a system that detects if all four of us are online. And if so, a firework occasionally shoots out of there. And that teleports you out of there in case you get stuck in there in survival mode. And also prevents you from stealing the fireworks. So, yeah, that thing has some red, yellow, and blue large ball, twinkle, trail fireworks, I think. Yeah, that's what they are. I managed to say that all correctly. With a flight duration of 2. These villagers, I don't know how they're escaping. The post office is now 2.0, so the buttons are gone, but now there's space between the mailboxes. Oh yeah, I'm still in creative mode. The mailboxes. Oh, that's seastormm. That was mine for some reason. Oh yeah, Dank accidentally signed one of the books, so I'll make him replace that later. Seastormm's the only one with mail now, actually. But yeah, now they're below the grass on both sides of this. There's bedrock. And that has command blocks that automatically say if you do or don't have new mail. Then this is one of the major changes. Oh wow, so much has happened. The server hub takes us here. This is right by the command blocks that run the server. But yeah, in here you can choose between survival and creative. I said that in reverse. This is just what you're used to. It TPs you. This is broken. I'm going to have to fix that because you could just give yourself a whole bunch of auto enchantments in creative and come back to survival. Then it clears your inventory also and sets your game mode scoreboard. See, my game mode scoreboard is set to 0 right now. This one sets it to 1. And then this TPs you 12,600 blocks away to where we can build in creative mode for free. Yeah. Over here, this machine here, it checks to see if there's any players who are in a survival mode. And if this isn't powered, then this clock is running. This is just powered because of this comparator. But this would otherwise power and lock the clock if there was anyone. Actually, I'm kind of confused about this. This thing is running right now. I think it shouldn't be. Whatever, I can figure that out later. That's just something else. But yeah, it sets the time and clears the weather. The way it's intended to work, at least, is it sets the time and clears the weather if every player online is in creative mode. Not sure if that's quite working right now, though. So yeah, this is the creative server while it's been built here. This is Mr. E29's plot. Trapdoor down to the lava pit that happened to generate like right by where I wanted to put creative. For this creative server, what I did is I just went really far away in a midst and found the best spot. It had a lot of different biomes around it. Like, of course the chunks aren't loading, but extreme hills that way, taiga that way. So yeah, he built this high thing. It says buy on the back. And this leaf tube, which he throws a whole bunch of XP in and then collects it all. He enjoys doing that for some reason. This is his speed Inator. It gives him speed 127 whenever that comparator is like this. If you turn it like that, it doesn't give him speed. I don't know why it was on. I wonder if we put a button on the back. That wasn't me. Oh yeah, all his wolves. And an egg. And I'm in creative mode, so that will never go away. This is his parkour course built out of command blocks. Let's see if I can do it in one try. It's not really that hard. Not like any 4 walk jumps. Oh yeah. Yay, I made it. Do fire tick is on, or off I mean, because at one point he was spawning blazes and stuff, and they lit his forest on fire and he didn't want it to burn down, so I turned it off for him. Up here he was like, this is the remnants of me cleaning up his lava with water. Yeah, poured lava all over here on my plot. So yeah, this giant building, I call it the Q. Originally it was just, my microphone just rotated on its own. Originally it was just one side, but I built it into a cube and put this thing in front of it. And I didn't know what to do with it, what would be useful in creative mode. And so I ended up turning it into like a hide and seek game. So it has 3 floors along with the roof. all different. This one has like 2 block long walls on it. When you want to play, you flip this lever down, and it switches you to adventure mode. Read the rules and info on the roof of the melon golems. That's what I called those things. Originally, I just built those randomly. But I moved them and made them into this little entryway thing. Need some food. Full stack of food. It's not like it's infinite when you're in adventure mode. Yeah, this floor is just like a big, complicated maze. Oh yeah, puts you in adventure mode so you can't fly and cheat in these rooms. I actually, one time I hid here. This spot. It doesn't seem like it's that good of a spot, but everyone always seems to miss it. I hid there for a long time. They checked the maze like 4 times before they found me. Then the second floor is a whole bunch of rooms, which Mr. Room E37 keeps leaving open. But some of them aren't just normal, like this one has a little passage to the side. Why did he leave all these doors open? This one doesn't have all the most hiding spots in the world. But I just wanted something different on each floor. Because the idea is people would think you wouldn't hide here, and then they'd check the harder floors, and you'd just be in a more obvious spot here. Actually, one time when Dank was I hid behind this melon golem. Because as long as you don't leave these ore blocks, you're fine. And he actually didn't see me for a long time, although I was found first. He passed by me a few times first. He must play in FOV normal. So, then this floor is just the leaves. Me and Mr. Movie 37 had some fun and just spam leaves everywhere. And sometimes if you look hard enough, you can find good hiding spots in this floor. Like, my favorite hiding spot is right here. Very hard to find you. Oh, get me out of here. Not sure what the ambience is about. This is the roof, which you've seen before. Yeah, I intentionally made this trapdoor be one of those, like, impossible to climb ones. And yeah, so that's the queue, basically. Oh, so much has happened. Yeah, seastormm keeps turning off command blocks thinking they're lagging the server and stuff. It's like, I put them there for a reason. They don't just do nothing. Without command blocks, you can't even switch between worlds. There's some other stuff I've done with the command blocks, like, I put in a system. Dane kept stealing from us, like, he stole from Mr. E37 and seastormm, so I created a system where if he gets too close to their storage rooms, he'll be teleported back to his base. So that can't happen. I guess I should talk about this now. Oh yeah, I never even switched back to creative mode. Oh. I have more to explain before I talk about my texture pack. Yeah. This is just kind of what I was just saying, explaining how to play the queue. With some more specific rules and stuff. Over here on my plot, besides the queue, I have an X-ray here. Just kind of curious what was under the creative world. Turns out we have a big mine shaft. Mr. Movie 37 sounds like 5 spawners that are underneath my plot, if I ever want to do anything with those. That's his shaft down to the mine shaft. He just dug straight down and found it. My microphone is... must reposition it. It keeps moving on its own. I hate this microphone. So yeah, also over here I have free stuff. These command blocks just give the closest player these blocks, in case you want to build with them. Because these aren't in the creative inventory, these 3 blocks. This is also one of the earlier things I built in creative, was this little bedroom, because this was before I had the Inator. and so I would need to sleep over the nights, and so I would go in there. Then this little thing, just a trampoline. When you step on it, it gives you jump boost for like 3 seconds, and it's level 50. It's just so much fun. But yeah, enough of that. You may have noticed this isn't the default texture either. These are brown mushrooms. They were actually a pain to grow because they kept growing at the wrong heights. No easy way to force them either. This beacon is just aesthetical. It doesn't do anything. Mr. E29 is the only one without a beacon on his plot. This is the Inator. You fill that with TNT, flip this lever, and dig a crater down. I'll do that at the end of this episode. There should be a villager in here, but Mr. E29 keeps killing it. So yeah, I was kind of working on the glass with my texture pack. My texture pack does some other things too, like it makes the brown mushrooms be yellow with red spots. Because these mushrooms aren't called brown mushroom, they're just called mushrooms, so I can make them be whatever color I want, and it won't contradict the name. So yeah, my texture pack, it changes the mushrooms, the glass, and the GUIs. Like, this is the villager. This background here is the top of his head. 1/4, this is the top of his head, then I rotated it in a circle and tiled it. This, as you can probably guess, is paper background. It's just from a book, only I shrunk it down and cut off some of it. I kind of created these little like inventory boxes, which I actually like the way those look. This is the chest, kind of a bit odd looking with the inventory box. Dispenser, got one of the lucky times where you can actually see the words. For some reason, sometimes the words in GUIs are like really like gray, and sometimes they're like dark black. No idea why. The crafting table with planks, brown textures and stuff. Brewing stand. Furnace. I need to work on the furnace. The name box is all misaligned. And the brewing stand, these are light blue bubbles, by the way. Hopper is also a bit skinnier than it should be. This is the anvil. You can never read this. I'm going to need to work on that one some. And the enchantment table I really like. I want to move this enchantment table background down a few pixels and put a box around the enchantment word, but other than that, I really like the way that one looks. Grab the first thing I can that you can enchant. Oh yeah, in my texture pack I made it so the enchantment language is translated to English. The enchantment language just picks a few random words. It has nothing to do with the enchantment you'll get, just random words. Mental, wet, fresh. Other, limited, spear. Spirit, Nicotoo, range, dry. They mean nothing. Oh yeah, you can infinite equip armor. This thing, when Mr. E29 was being annoying, I made this thing